A while back, I was doing a barbecue pop-up in downtown LA, and I was looking at the line, and I saw this guy in line. He looked just like a guy I'd seen on Joey Diaz's podcast a bunch of times. When he got up to me, I said, "Hey, man, has anybody ever told you that you look like Lee Syatt?" And he said, "No, not very often." And then he stuck out his hand and said, "Sup, man, I'm Lee." Hey guys, welcome to Mad Scientist BBQ. I'm Jeremy Yoder, and today I'm going to do something that's a lot different than what I usually do. Usually I'm outside making barbecue videos, playing with fire and doing things I really enjoy. But today I'm going to do something totally different, releasing it in the middle of the weekend. A lot of us are kind of quarantined at home right now, and so I wanted to give you kind of an extra video that I hope you guys enjoy. Erica, my wife, put together a slideshow of a lot of people that viewers say I look like. And I don't see all of the YouTube comments, especially on old videos. And so she kind of went through and found comments that people made saying, I look like this person or that person. I have no idea who's going to show up, but I'm curious to find out. So I'm going to pull up this presentation and we'll take a look at it together. Okay, so here we go. I don't know if I'm going to be flattered or insulted or both, but let's find out. I think I just hit this button and we'll go to the first slide. Nope, we will not go to the first slide. Let's try this again. Norm Macdonald. That's funny. I don't really see it. But hey, there's this guy. He said I look like Norm Macdonald, all right? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I think there are comments after this. What the heck is Norm Macdonald doing? For some reason, this guy reminds me of, a Norm, all right? Didn't know Norm Macdonald's brother / cousin cooks meat on YouTube. All right. I didn't see that one coming, but all right. I like Norm. I'll take it. That's fine. Dude, you kind of look like Norm Macdonald. How many times does this show up? Over and over again. Norm Macdonald. Butcher looks like a young Norm Macdonald. Wow. I guess there's a stronger resemblance than I thought. Norm Macdonald. All right, let's see if there are more. Dude looks like Norm Macdonald. I keep waiting for some jokes that are as dry as, I can't see that. Jokes that are as dry as his brisket turned out. You look like Norm Macdonald. There are a lot of these. My goodness, I had no idea. Okay, so I was very surprised by how many people think I look like Norm Macdonald. Let's see who's next. Kind of nervous. Chris Weidman. Wish I was as ripped as Chris Weidman or could beat as many people up as Chris Weidman. Now that I'm looking at him, I think our hair color's about the same. Maybe it's because he's got a rounder face. I don't know. Maybe it's just the shape of the face. I don't really know much about him. I stopped following MMA sometime in college, I think. Let's see. You look like Chris Weidman's barbecue-loving brother. Good video, mate. Well, thank you, Hippo. Appreciate that. Now, who's next? Elvis? Nice. I'll take it. Thank you very much. I dig it. I don't think I really look like Elvis. Probably be better off if I looked like Elvis. I think the problem is maybe I used to look like the skinny Elvis and now I look like the fat Elvis. That's just how it goes. Let's see some of these comments. Bootleg Elvis. That reminds me of a video, Bootleg Fireworks. You just cut off perfectly good meat / fat designed to protect the meat as you cook and smoke. Not to mention the gravy juices of deliciousness. You'll be a fat Elvis soon anyways. Oh, no. All right. 2019, anyone? Good tutorial. And you look like a buff version of Elvis. Well, am I going to be the buff version of Elvis or the fat version of Elvis? I don't know. Probably have to start working out again after my ear surgery. So basically, I'm on the path to becoming fat buffalo-looking Elvis. The ear surgery, can't work out, eat ice cream, sit on the couch, don't do anything. Use my wood moisture meter as the mic here. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. It's been a long time since you felt like my woman, and even longer since I felt like your man. All right, next up, black screen. Next up, Quentin Nelson. I've been getting a lot better. I wish I knew who this was. No idea. He's a lineman. He went to the combine, I guess. That is some sick facial hair he's got, though. You know who had the best facial hair? Jared Allen. He had the absolute best facial hair. Um, he had that just kind of handlebar mustache and stuff. It was phenomenal. And he had a mullet, which was amazing. He had those like stripes in the side of his head. If somebody said that looked like that, I'd be okay with it. Quentin Nelson's little brother. Yeah, would be a lot smaller than Quentin Nelson, that's for sure. We got another one. Let's see who this is. Human Shrek. Oh, they started off good and now they've got to be bad. You know how to cut right to the core of me. Oh, that hurts a lot. Yeah, I'm looking at the human version of Shrek here. Dark hair. Could be worse as long as I don't look like the ogre version of Shrek. I'll be okay. But ogres are like onions. They've got layers. And if that's what you mean when you say that I look like Shrek, I'm okay with it. I got a lot of layers too. So let's see. There are multiple people. This guy looks like human Shrek. He looks like Shrek when he turns human. You look like Shrek whenever he gets turned into a human. Next one up. Here we go. Young Jack Black. Maybe I could kind of see that. I guess if you have dark hair and dark eyes, I look like that person. All right, so apparently we don't have comments behind all of them. Moving on. An untrimmed brisket. Ouch. You sound arrogant and look like an untrimmed brisket. You see the thing about the people who make really mean comments on YouTube? Nobody ever says those things to your face. And if they did, I still wouldn't care. But there are a lot of people who, talk a big game on YouTube comments. But I don't really worry about the negative comments. The only time I'll ever address the negative comment is if I, will try to engage with that person to really maybe answer a question if they had a question, but they're just ticked off for some reason. I've done this several times. And they're like, why did you do this? You should have done it this way. Obviously, it's this. Don't you understand that? And so what I'll say is usually something like, I'm not sure if you want a real answer to the question, but I think it works this way. Here's why. I don't think I'm wrong, but maybe I'm wrong. It's possible. But for this reason, this reason, this reason, I do it the way I do. And then usually, that brings people around. And if they still hate me afterward, then they're just going to hate me. And, it's not because I've antagonized them even more. I think there was maybe one or two times there was somebody who said meat causes cancer or something crazy like that. And then they linked an article that they actually misrepresented. That one was awesome. The guy was in absolute denial about not only his opinions on meat, but his opinions on barbecue. But the untrimmed brisket, all right, at least it was a brisket. It's not, like a chicken thigh. All right, next up, Phillip Rivers. It's cool. Stud. I don't ever watch Phillip Rivers play because the Chargers aren't my team, but I have listened to some of his trash talk. He is always just jawing all the time, and I love that. I used to hate players that talked a lot. Now I love it because it's entertaining. Like Chad Johnson used to drive me nuts, and then I kind of figured out, it's just his shtick, and so I just loved it. Like when he tried to give $1 to a referee when they were reviewing the call, hilarious. But moving on. You look like Phillip Rivers. Thank you, Kevin Metzger. You look like a pro athlete. Win. All right, who's next? Dean Cain, Superman. Nice. See, the question I'm still asking is, do I look like the young Dean Cain or the new old Dean Cain? I'm hoping that it's the younger Dean Cain. But Dean Cain is Dean Cain. That's fine. I used to watch, what was it, The Adventures of Lois and Clark? The old TV show Superman, where Dean Cain was Superman. I used to watch that all the time. Loved it. That's why Superman is the greatest superheroes, because he can do everything, and he had the best shows. Moving on. Anyone ever tell you you look like Dean Cain? LOL. Who's next? Barney Rubble. I don't remember what Barney Rubble sounds like. Hey, Fred. I think it's something like that. Oh, geez. There's going to be a lot of people who said this. Okay, one. Hey, bro. Let me move this. Hey, bro. How about we barbecue at your player ranch this weekend? Oh, jeez. Has anyone told you that you look like Barney Rubble? Wow. Yeah, I'm afraid if I actually read all of this, I will get demonetized. All right, let us see what is next. Clark Kent. Win. I'll take it. Again, Superman. Totally fine. So, Smallville Superman, what's his name? Tom Welling, I think. I don't know. It's too soap opera-y. And then it's Christopher Reeve, which that's cool. Who are the good Supermans? I like the Dean Cain Superman. I like Henry Cavill Superman. Super good. Uh, Christopher Reeve, the original. Awesome. Okay, let us check out these comments. Love the videos. You look like Clark Kent in the glass. Oh, in these glasses right here? I think that's very flattering. Thanks. I got these glasses specifically because they kind of look dumb. And so I wanted to be the only person who enjoyed them. Because if everybody enjoys them, who cares? I'm not trying to be cool. I just wanted them to be so awful that they're awesome. You know, so bad that it loops back around to being cool again. Plus, they reminded me of my dad's glasses that he had. And because they're not completely clear, they're kind of yellowish. There's the blue light filters. And I thought, that's perfect. They look extra old school. And I enjoy them. There's a very light prescription in them, but they are real glasses. Anyway, I'll take it. Who's next? That's it. Right, I guess that's it. Some of those were flattering. Some of them not quite so much. If there's somebody that you think that I look like, you can leave it in the comments down below. I hope I enjoy reading those as much as I enjoyed reading these. And if you think that I look like a certain feller named Randy from Cooking with Randy, well, you're wrong. But guess what? You're going to be seeing Randy real soon. And if you want to make sure you see him, you got to hit that notification bell. You got to subscribe down below, or else you might miss it. So if you want to know when that video comes out, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mad Scientist BBQ, because you're going to want to check this one out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see you guys next time.